All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday night, and I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little salty. Standard issue tinnitus. If you're a veteran, you know exactly what that is. If you're in the chat, let me know how the audio is. Even you veteran tinnitus, let me know how the audio is. I know some of you know what tinnitus is. Standard issue tinnitus. It's exactly what we've all got. Big story coming out today. Kristi Noem's being replaced. I got a poll going on in the chat. I'd like to know if you all think she is getting fired or promoted or worse. What are your thoughts on this? I believe Kristi Noem so far has done a damn good job. She seems like she's done a good job. Somebody says attention on deck. I was an enlisted puke. So no need to call attention on deck for me, right? Unless you're buying drinks. But I believe Kristi Noem did a good job so far. She's staying in the administration. Is she perfect? No. Is anyone perfect? No. Is anybody in the chat perfect? No, of course you're not. But I would like to really kind of wade through some of this. I'm going to give you my opinion. You might not like it. I'm going to form it as I go. My opinion is malleable. My opinion changes on the fly. Somebody said audio's great. We got the Rush Limbaugh microphone. We might play a little Rush clip tonight. Tom Sawyer. No, not Tom Sawyer. Rush Limbaugh. Got a big old glass of water. Really want to say thank you for everybody tuning in. But old Kristi Noem here. Here we go. Kristi Noem speaks out after President Trump fires her as a DHS chief. She was just testifying in front of Congress just a couple of days ago, maybe on Monday. She says here, it doesn't seem like a woman scorned. Thank you, President Trump, for appointing me as the special envoy for Shield of the Americas. That sounds pretty cool. Secretary Rubio and Secretary War are incredible leaders and look forward to working with them closely to dismantle the cartels that have poured drugs into our nation. I'm kind of okay with everything about this so far. Okay. And I don't know if you agree with me or not, but I do not support anyone that brings drugs into this country. I had a very good friend that died from drug overdose. I've got another really good friend that's in prison right now for trafficking and transporting drugs. So I don't know, man. I'd love to get your thought on this. I love how she says down here, oh man, a mosquito. Aha. Got him. Says we've made historical accomplishments. We've located 145,000 children that the Biden administration sold into slavery. I added that part, but I think it's true. And I'm pretty confident in Kristi Noem and her capabilities. I can't wait to see the Democrats go after her. They have been. She's a woman. Typically, that's not allowed. If you're a Republican, you can never criticize a woman. I want to show you this. This was something, new stuff has come to light, man. New stuff has come to light. I want to show you this clip here, which is kind of interesting. This was just a couple of days ago, a day ago. DHS secretary, they're trying to throw some shade at her, make her sound like I didn't sleep with that woman.
So Secretary Noem, at any time during your tenure as Director of Department of Homeland Security, have you had sexual relations with Corey Lewandowski?
Mr. Chairman,
Wow.
I am shocked that we're going down and peddling tabloid garbage in this committee today.
Reclaiming
And
my-
ma'am, one thing that I would tell you is that he is a special government employee who works for the White House. There are thousands of them in the federal government.
So reclaiming
and
my
is an
time,
advisor
Secretary, it
and
is
has
okay for
no-
you to be
no
offended
authority
by
to
the
be
question.
making any
It is
decisions,
okay for you to
has
be
no
offended
authority
by the
to be
question.
making
But it is
decisions
also
and
a
putting
real
into
question.
positions. So what I would say
And
to
you should be able to
is
answer
that
the
what we do
question
at the Department of Homeland Security
clearly
every single
and without
day,
any hesitation.
every single day is to protect
If
this
someone
country
is
and
asking
to make
if
decisions.
you or any federal official is sleeping with their subordinate, that should be the easiest. You should be wanting to.
This is amazing to see this lady go after her for rumors, tabloid rumors. I don't know the relationship that they had. Look at this. Let me show you this one. Noam's sexual answer on sexual relations with Lewandowski. Final straw for Trump, sources say. I don't know that. This is typically conjecture. What are your thoughts? What is everybody hearing about this? Somebody said, I think Christie got a nice side move. Promoted, duties, Ben and mods. Shane is bad mouthing Ben. Who's Shane? Welcome to the chat, Shane. I love trolls. Your trolls are super fans. Let's see what Shane's saying. What is Shane saying? Worn out, whiskey green. Let's see. Who is Shane? Let's see. Let's just go through and find Shane. You can't hide from me forever, Shane. You will get nuked. I have no idea who this guy is, but whatever. Shane, imagine being so far in the closet you have to spend 20 years on a sub just to get any laughs. Shane, Shane, what have you done for your country? Huh? I like the comment, Shane. Thank you. Super fans. Trolls are the super fans. Thank you. I don't care what people say anymore. If I wanted to lip out as Shane, I would scrape it off my zipper. But I think the old Christy Noem is doing a damn good job so far. I don't think Tom Homan would get promoted to that position because I don't think that the Senate would confirm him. I really don't. I don't know if the Senate will confirm Mark Wayne Mullen. It's interesting to figure out. I don't know. I really don't know if they'll ever confirm him. Let's see here. We got some other news coming in. We've got breaking news right now. This is footage of a Iranian ship being obliterated by a United States Navy drone carrier. Oh, the drone carrier, size of a World War II aircraft carrier. I could watch these all day. I could too. I really could watch this all day. Let's check this out. Makes me feel like I'm climbing rope in gym class. Right? Wow. That's one of those carriers that carries these, it's a ship that carries these drones about the size of, I don't know, I think they're like 10, 11 feet wide, 10, 11 feet long. They're huge. They carry missiles and all this other stuff. Here we go. Bye, Shane. See ya. Flushed. See ya, homie. I ain't got time for you. No time on this channel for the trolls. We got no time for there's no time like the present to flush a good troll, is there? It just makes you happy. It just makes you happy. The Democrat Party is not happy, and typically the people that come in here and try to troll are not happy either. Donald Trump is pushing for the SAVE Act again, which I believe needs to be passed immediately. I think this is something that we have to do immediately. And I don't know if them getting rid of a Senate seat with Mark Wayne Mullen, he's a very solid conservative senator. They're going to lose that seat, and then you're going to have to rely on the governor of Oklahoma to appoint someone to do that. This is Donald Trump posting this on on Truth Social. This Save America Act, all voters must show voter ID. All voters must show proof of citizenship. No mail-in ballots. No men and women's sports. No transgender mutilation surgery for children. I think that's a huge boom shakalaka for the American people. I believe that that's exactly what needs to happen. It needs to happen ASAP. And by losing a strong vote like Mark Wayne Mullen, it's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough set of boots to fill. Bye, Shane. See you later. Roadblock and Thune needs to get out. Yeah, it's really interesting why we're not seeing more people push for Thune to do something. It kind of bothers me. The complacency is really setting in. And I believe what we're seeing is more of a distraction for to avert from the SAVE Act. Now, this is an interesting timed little piece of information right here. And I don't know why the Democrats voted for this, but moments ago, the House passed a bill to fund Department of Homeland Security through September 30th, right before the midterms. Final vote 221 to 209. 4 Democrats joined 217 Republicans. Why would they wait until Kristi Noem is gone to fund this? Why would they do that? I can't figure this part out. Why didn't they do this when she was Department of Homeland Security Secretary?
The yeas are 221. The nays are 209. The bill is passed. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
Does that make any sense to anyone why they would wait until she's gone? Thune needs a new job. Do you think Trump maybe made a backdoor deal to get this passed for Kristi Noem to be removed? Trump's a deal maker. Trump is a deal maker. I want to see this. Let's, if you've got poll questions that you have an idea for, feel free to drop a super chat. We're going to do poll questions from the audience tonight, as long as they're reasonable and not vulgar. Michael, thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so very, very much. Michael LTV 6741. Thank you for becoming a patriot. Grace Audio exclamation question mark. I don't know what that means, but thank you. I believe Trump made a deal, and I believe they traded Kristi Noem for the Department of Homeland Security funding. That's where I'm kind of leaning. Somebody said that this morning, Bob Bennett Coffee. I got to giggle out loud. Every turd has its flush. Thank you. Oklahoma Governor Stitt is a Republican. Is he a good Republican? Like, is he a good governor? I don't know much about Oklahoma. I know it's windy in Arkansas because Oklahoma blows. That's my joke for Oklahoma. That's my Oklahoma joke. 5x5. Thank you so much. But that is I believe Trump very well could have cut a deal with the Democrats to just get rid of her. I really believe that could be a possibility. Ben, is Mullen ready for this? I don't know. Markwayne Mullen talks a good game. He talks a damn good game. And I'm not sure what I've seen him pass. I'm not sure about that. I did see this clip coming out here. I want to play this. I haven't seen this. I've been at work all day. I've been very, very busy with work and critters.
Martha, had been brewing for a couple months. It started in Minneapolis with all of the bad headlines that were coming out there every day. It escalated when Secretary Noem went on TV and called Alex Preddy and Renee Good domestic terrorists. It escalated further when Tom Homan was brought in to essentially be the shot caller there. And
wait a second. Trump did not fire her for calling Alex Preddy and them a domestic terrorist, because I believe they are. Let's grab this super chat here. Was that a super chat question? See what this says. Biker, Noem had to go. Pam Bondi should be next. You know it and I know it. Replace her with, I don't know the second in command, but she's got to go. She flubbed the auto pin. I don't think Pam Bondi had anything to do with the auto pin investigation. That was turned over to Janine Pirro. But Jay Sweets wants Pam Bondi out next. Let's do this. Let's do this. How about this? Should Trump fire Bondi next? Yes or no? We'll do polls from the audience tonight. I like this. I run out of ideas for poll questions, and I hope that you all have some. Fantastic. You're the best. I don't care. Poke, should John Thune get replaced? I think it takes 7 members of the Senate to bring up cloture to get rid of him.
Nome and Greg Bovino are essentially sidelined. But then it hit a snowball effect this week with her testimony here on the Hill. And we just got some clarity as to what happened with Senator John Kennedy and Nome and the White House earlier this week. Senator Kennedy just gaggled with reporters here at the Hill a short time ago, and he gave us a bigger picture look at this. So he said ahead of that hearing, he had heard about this $200 million ad buy that DHS and Secretary Nome did. Of course, we've seen the ads where she's on horseback and she's featured heavily. There were some allegations that maybe there was some cronyism in those contracts. So Senator Kennedy said that he was offended by the size and scope of that contract. So he called up the White House and he said, we've got Nome on the Hill tomorrow. I would like to press her under oath and ask her about this contract. And he said the White House—
Wait a second. So John Kennedy is pressing Kristi Noem for spending on advertising for DHS. John Kennedy is a senator that sent hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine. You all know what I think of John Kennedy. I like his one-liners, but don't come at me with that crap now that he's worried about money. Kiss my ass.
Essentially didn't oppose it, said go ahead. So then we see that hearing on Tuesday where he pressed her about the contract directly, and he asked her repeatedly, did President Trump personally approve of this contract to spend $200 million on this ad contract? And Kristi Noem replied under oath that yes, he did. Well, President Trump is now saying that that is not true. And just a short time ago, Senator Kennedy gave us a quote. He says President Trump called him after that hearing, after he saw Noem's testimony, and that President Trump was, quote, mad as a murder hornet, and said that he never approved that contract and didn't even know about it. I'm going to read a quote that Senator Kennedy just told us a short time ago, how he interpreted her testimony. He said, quote, I heard the secretary say that she went to the president and said, I propose to spend $250 million on TV ads in which I am the star. And the president thought that was a swell idea. That's what I heard the secretary say. Her version of the truth and the president's version of the truth are decidedly different.
I don't like that John Kennedy is now trying to worry about money. I want to find this. I need to find this because this really chaps my booty. This chaps my booty right here. Let's see here. John Kennedy, Ukraine funding. Because John Kennedy voted to give money to Ukraine. I don't like that. I don't like that he is now worried about. It's so ironic. It is so damn dirty the way these people operate. There's got to be something else going on right now. Should Trump fire Bondi? 54% of you say no. Okay. I don't know if we should fire Bondi either. Let me see here. Biden admin knew Russia involved. Let's see here. I don't like that. I don't like it at all because I've never heard John Kennedy say a damn word about sending money to Ukraine. But now he's worried about $200 million. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's exactly what I think is right. No, thank you. I'm not buying that. Bondi's a disaster. Let's see here. G-Dub Vanilla Cream. It was not. I am white adjacent. My name was white adjacent at the club. That's my name at the club. Let's see what he's. I don't know if I want to give this guy any time. I really can't give that guy time. I'm not going to do that one. Let's see what else we've got here, man. This is there's a lot of news going on. And if they're firing her over an ad campaign, you know how much money the United States military spends on advertising for the NFL? I just, that one kind of worries me here. Look at this. So we're switching gears. Let's go over here to what's going on in Iran. CENTCOM chief says Iran doesn't know what it's up against. I don't believe they are either. I believe Iran is out of their league by miles. I believe they're out of their league. Let me go here. Let me see here. Grab some of these comments here. Oh yeah, here we go. Right here. Let me pull this up. This is what bothers me is when guys like this get over their skis. Senator John Kennedy has voted in favor of funding Ukraine. $95 billion in aid. John Kennedy. Somebody said you need to look it up. The hat's freedom. Thank you. If you press the eagle, it makes a eagle sound. Look at that. Senator John Kennedy voted in favor of funding for Ukraine for $95 billion in aid in 2024. He has stated his support is based on national security, advocated for oversight. February 24 voted for $95 billion. John Kennedy, I think you have some explaining to do. It seems a little hypocritical. I think I'm mad as a murder hornet. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I am.
Here we go. Okay. Let's do the poll right now first. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Here we go. Do you like Senator John Kennedy? Do you like Senator John Kennedy? Yes or no? Look at what he voted to do here. This is an interesting one, John Boy.
I'm voting to provide additional aid to our friends in Ukraine.
Oh, right.
And I'd
Nice.
like to
Okay.
explain why. Every time I'm asked to make a decision about American money to a foreign country, I ask myself one question. What's
Why?
in it for the United States of America? What's in it for the people of Louisiana?
Yeah.
I
Can anybody tell me what sending money to Ukraine does for you? Find one thing in your house made in Ukraine. I don't know anyone in Arkansas that benefited from this bozo sending money to Ukraine. I don't know anyone in Louisiana that benefited from him sending I've got family in Louisiana. I'm calling my cousin. Hold on. I'm going to text my cousin right now. Y'all would laugh at my cousin's nickname. I don't even know if I need to do this. We call him the free bird because he looks like Michael P.S. Hayes. We've called him the free bird for 30 years. Okay. I just sent Freebird a message asking him how much better his life is now that he sent money to Ukraine. My cousin's going to be calling.
about American money to a foreign country, I ask myself one question. What's in it for the United States of America? What's in it for the people of Louisiana?
No shit.
I make decisions on helping other countries solely through the lens of national security for the American people and the people of Louisiana. So let me try to answer that question. We know that Vladimir Putin has a black heart.
Oh, it's Putin.
We
Okay.
know that Vladimir Putin has has Stalin's taste for blood.
Right.
But this fight in Ukraine is not just about Putin, and it's not just about Russia. It is clear to me that Putin is working with President Xi in China and is working with the Ayatollah in Iran, and this is their goal. Their goal is to have Russia win in Ukraine so Russia can dominate Central and Eastern Europe. Their goal is to have President Xi dominate the Indo-Pacific and become free to make moves in Africa and South America. Now, that is not a world that is safe for the American people. It's just not.
What?
Weakness invites the wolves. This is not just the fight for the people of Ukraine. It's a fight for the people of the United States of America. It's a fight for our national security. It's a fight for Western values and the freedom that we as Americans in Louisiana have come to cherish and love.
Do you think I'm about to get a little pissed off now. I've never seen this clip, but I like how whenever he gets serious, he does like the foggy eyes. He's like, you know, the people of Louisiana, they need that. Mardi Gras would never be the same without sending $200 billion to Ukraine. Dude, come on, man. I might have been born during the day, but I wasn't born yesterday. What in the hell is wrong with John Kennedy? What in the freaking... Oh, God. He's like a box of hammers, dude. Ben gets salty. I am salty, dude. Got standard issue tinnitus. I'm on the registry. What do you think about that, man? Ukraine's yesterday. $200 billion ain't yesterday. Come on, dude. Don't even go there. Do not go there. No. Obama only gave like $5 billion to Iran, and we're ready to lock his ass in Leavenworth. That's a weird one, dude. Whoo, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Good. I'm glad I found that clip, though. And I'm glad that I got to share it with you all. Professional politicians spinning a real... I like the smoky eyes. Oh, yeah. There's people on Bourbon Street that are unsafe unless we got $200 billion from Ukraine. Kiss my white ass, dude. That's my stage name, G-Dub. That's my stage name. Kiss my white ass. I tell you what, things are getting a little more expensive. I got an email today from Chapter, my sponsor, right up there at the top. We're about to hit $200,000 in savings. When we hit $500,000 in savings, it's just savings. They're going to donate $10,000 to a charity that I've got. And I'm going to help some veterans get guitars. I'm going to use some money of it to ship Bibles to members. I'd like to ship some Bibles to some members on the channel. There's a little newsletter you can sign up, get in there. We just gave Ukraine $60 billion at the conference in Munich. Of course we did. Of course we did. Mike Schnorr. If you're watching, Mike, I got your check. Thank you so much. You're the best. I don't care what anybody says about you. You're good. Thank you so much for the support. I don't know if anybody's ready for this, but I think I am. Let's go here. Man, that clip of him really pisses me off. Look at this. Let me show you this clip here. Or it's not a clip. It's actually just a X post here. This is, imagine almost getting your head blown off to save the country, only to be thrown under the bus by a bunch of online weirdos because you didn't cater to their every whim like their overbearing mother. That is dedicated to Tucker Carlson. Oh, yeah. I'll send that. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. JT, I'll make sure I share that. Jameson made a video about the Marine that was freaking out this morning. That's good. Donald Trump went after Tucker Carlson and actually responded to this clown, calling him out, which I'm very happy about. I'm happy to see that. Lengthy conversation just now. President Trump hit back at Tucker Carlson, who called the Iran war absolutely disgusting and evil. Tucker's lost his way, Trump told him. I knew that a long time ago. He's not MAGA. MAGA is saving our country. MAGA is making our country great again. MAGA is America first. Tucker's none of those things. Does anyone believe that Tucker is America first? Does anyone believe Tucker Carlson's America first? Do you like Senator John Kennedy? 73% say no. All right. What was that? Do a poll. Do you like Tucker? Justine, let's do this. How about this? Did you lose trust in Tucker Carlson? Did you lose trust in Tucker Carlson? I think I might have spelled his name wrong there, but that's okay. That's all right. I'd love to get your opinion on what you think about old Tucker Carlson. I cannot show that clip. Somebody just sent me that. I cannot show that. I wish I could, but that is dangerous. If you have a poll question that you want asked, posted, whatever, get a super chat in there and I'll put your poll up there, because many of you have questions that you want to know what 4,000 other people are saying. Gigi, thank you. $20. Check your mail, P.O. Tuesday. Thank you very much. My parole officer, P.O. Box. God bless you, Ben in chat. Gigi, thank you. Gigi, you're the best. 8 Bibles should be in your P.O. Box Saturday, March 7th. Thank you, Vicky. I've got a lot of Bibles. I have 2 boxes of Bibles now. I've got like 14 Bibles. Postage for the Bibles. Terry, thank you so much. That's going to help. They cost about $12 a piece to ship. And that's the heavy ones. The big, it's over there. I got some bold print ones over there that are a bit heavy. And even with the media mail, Bonnie needs time to build cases. Other leads to investigate. Takes time to get right and find other fish. Yeah, I think it does. I think Pam Bondi, we're starting all to understand how much corruption that she has been up against. Look at this. Donald Trump is already, the guy just doesn't sleep. Trump says he'll pick Iran's leader, predicts regime change in Cuba. I've got some Cuban cigars and I'm saving them for that. Tucker's been blocked for a while. This is a perfect hobby for you. Keith Ussery. Keith, thank you. No, I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you. I think you forgot Jack Posobiec. Jack Posobiec lost me too, man. I'm not Catholic, but he can only get online and tell me to pray the rosary so many damn times. I'm not Catholic. I'm not praying the rosary. Some of you are Catholic. That's your jam. That's your jam. I want you to do that as often as you feel as you want. That's okay with me. I'm not going to come after you for that. That's your religion. I might not agree with your religion, but I don't care. You do you. Don't come knocking on my door in a bicycle with a bow tie on at 8 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon when I'm busy barbecuing. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure there's some people here that are part of that religion. But hey, there you go. Oh, I was talking to Diane, Ben. Gotcha. Okay. I engage with the chat. There's a lot of channels that don't engage with the chat. And it annoys me whenever I watch a channel that I type some kind of cool message and I'm like, man, I hope they read my message. And they never read my message. And I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I waste my time typing a message? And I can't see them all, and I know they can't see them all. But damn it, man. Throw me a bone every now and then, right? Throw me a bone. Let me know that you appreciate me or something, right? You got to pet your dog every now and then.
Congresswoman, where do we stand on the investigation into Ilhan Omar? Obviously, there's some, questions regarding her citizenship. She's been referred to the Ethics Committee. Can we trust the Ethics Committee to actually be ethical and do the right thing?
Well, what's happened so far? Like, really, I think the remark is always let the process play out, right? That's what they always say, and nothing never happens. I tried to subpoena her immigration records, her brother husband's immigration records, and it was Republicans that killed my motion.
Yeah, and what's going on with that? Do you have any more insight you can share on that?
As far as I know, nothing's going on and nothing will go on. And that's Congress for you, because both sides protect the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
What if Nancy Mace is telling the truth? Why did Republicans
Congresswoman,
block?
where do we stand on the investigation into
Why did Republicans block subpoenas for Ilhan Omar's thing? Russ Michael, thank you, Ben, for not reading this message. I see what you did there. Astro Joe, don't read this. I am not reading that, Astro Joe. We need men in these positions. I don't know. No pantsuits. Is throw me a bone that what the kids call it nowadays? G-Dub, you know better than I do. You live out there with the rooftop Koreans. You know what the hell's going on, G-Dub. You know the score. You know the score, bro. Speaking of the score, Razorbacks probably going to the Final Four this year. Huh? Somebody talk to me about that. You want to talk college basketball? We'll talk college basketball. We're done with Christy. I think we're done with Tucker. We're done with Christy Nome there. I'm not going to talk about her. I don't care about her. I don't care about her either. No. No. I saw that comment. Of course, it's a uniparty. SAVAC would already be passed. Bingo. I wonder what Obama's thinking from his basement right now. You know, that's an interesting take right there. Trumpster Kendall, new member. I always try to get 10 new members on the channel. D-Bart, if you were a veteran of the United States military, post your branch of service in the chat. And do me a favor, let's get 10 new members. If you become a member on the channel, you get access to a Discord server. I'm going to show you this. It's a private chat, and it's a great little, what do you want to call it? Great little, what do I want to call this? I don't know what you call this. What should I call this? It's a great group of people. And we chat about stuff all the time, 24/7. There's a couple hundred people active in there 24/7. It's 10 cents a day. It helps my cause. If you hear some chewing, Fred is down there. He's got a bully stick. He loves those stinking things. And they do stink. Like Democrats. Like Democrats. Let's see what the poll says here. Did you lose trust in Tucker Carlson? Somebody give me another poll question. I'd like to get another poll question going, and I want to leave it up to the chat tonight to do these. Okay? I think it's nice. Dollar Tree Queen troll. Dollar Tree Queen's a troll? Damn it. Funny. Why am I be calling a troll? Dollar Tree Queen, what did you say? I didn't see your comment. I'd love to see your comment. Tamara Jennings. Oops, me. I'm in the Navy. Thank you. You're the best. I don't care what anybody says. Poll. If you want to get a poll going, you got to drop a super chat on there. Like him, he's one of my senders. I did not know he voted to send money to Ukraine. He made a mistake just like MPG. Oh, should we make the IGRC into a parking lot? I don't care. Well, I do. Ben, I emailed you a meme for your superstars. Thank you. Tommy, I'm at shipping again. Tommy, your timing sucks. Have a great day, Ben. Please get back to me with a physical address. I did. I did, Tommy. I don't know how this is working out like this, but you know, that's just the way it is. Let's go here. I think it's time. I think it's time we talk to some people and see what everybody wants to say. Hug Fred and date. Yeah. Ben, yep, we got that. P.O. Box on Monday. Thank you, Patricia. Also with a check. Blessings. God bless you, Patricia. Thank you. Let's go here. We got the lines are open. I'm going to grab some calls here. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Question, do you realize Tucker's autistic? I don't know if that's a good excuse for Tucker. Buffering. Callers turn off. Yeah, you see the little sign right there. Let's see here. What do we got? Line 2. What do you got, line 2? Where are you calling from? What's your name? You got to turn the audio down.
Ben, how you doing?
Turn the audio down in the background, please.
Yeah, I'll walk in the other room.
Sure.
Hey,
Thank you.
Ben. I got to say, I don't think Tucker Carlson's lost track. I really think he is just anti-Zionist. He's seeing something from a different perspective than we're all looking at it.
Does the word Zionist bother you if somebody calls you a Zionist? Does that bother you?
Well, it doesn't bother me, but I do believe that we have an independent government and an independent border and an independent nation, and we should look at ourselves first rather than somebody else. And I think that's kind of what Tucker's stand is.
Do you know what the real meaning of a Zionist is?
Yes, a pro-Israel.
It's not pro-Israel. It is a person who supports the right of Jewish people to exist on their own land, where the Jewish nation and the existence of the land of Israel. It's basically saying you were born there. This was given to you. This goes back thousands of years. Jesus died there. This is your land. It is just the belief that Jewish people have a right to a national home in their homeland. It's nothing bad.
I understand that, Ben. That's why we gave them Palestine at the end of World War II.
You nailed it. Yeah. Thank you for calling, Scott. I really appreciate it, man. God bless you.
Hey, Ben, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Dollar Tree Queen is my wife. She's not a troll.
I didn't even see the comment, man. I have no idea. The chat moves so fast, I have no idea. But I'll say this. So many people throw the word troll around when it's something they don't understand. Typically, it's not that they disagree, it's they don't understand. And words on a screen have no inflection in the voice. So it's hard to really get meaning from that. So yeah, Dollar Tree Queen, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Whatever you said, I don't care what she did. I really don't. Scott, you vouched for her.
She was, you know me, Ben. She's pro-America as much as it gets.
Absolutely. Scott, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
You too, brother. Thank you.
Somebody said, I don't care about Tucker Carlson. I really don't. He used to sponsor me. I canceled the sponsorship. So that should tell you how much I care about Tucker Carlson. Okay. That should tell you what my opinion is of Tucker. Lines are open. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to take this call. I'm very hesitant of this phone call. Brian, I'm hesitant of your phone call. What do you got?
Well, all that stuff with John Kennedy just absolutely blows my mind because, I mean, $300 billion, $900 billion that went to Ukraine. I mean, what did we get in return? I mean, even credit card companies get 35%.
Yeah, we don't get anything.
Nothing.
We don't get anything.
And then Kristi Noem gets thrown under the bus.
It's weird
because of some alleged allegation that, good Lord, men and women make love.
I don't know. Thank you for calling, Brian. God bless you. I think Brian might have had a few barley pops. I don't know. Let's go here. I'm going to see who do you think should replace Alina Habba. I know this name will never, ever replace anyone in Congress or post your pick. If Trump replaces Pam Bondi, we got a little poll in here. If Pam Bondi is relieved of her job, who replaces her? All right, let's go here. Trucker, what you got?
Wake up, America. Hey, did y'all have to catch that hearing today about the illegal immigrants and illegal drivers, CDL drivers, that they're having the hearing they had today?
I saw a little bit of that. Like everybody knows I work a full-time job, so it's hard for me to do that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I ride around all day, so I let's get to listen to the congressional hearings and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I do. I ride around with congressional hearings and, this stuff.
You're well informed. You're a well-informed American.
17,000 truck drivers are going to lose their license tomorrow in California.
Wow.
For one.
Let me find this.
Because of it's on, what was it, Mother Trucker. It's on Mother Trucker. He's got a little clip on there about it.
Uh-huh.
And also, I think that's part of the hearing. He has part of the hearing on at the end of his show, he's got the hearing.
Okay.
They're trying to say that, well, foreign truck drivers, we need them. Well, we don't need foreign truck drivers. There is no shortage of truck drivers in the United States. What there is a shortage of is companies that are willing to pay truck drivers what they're really worth.
Yeah.
When you can bring in truck drivers that want to work $2 or 50 cents a mile, when they're supposed to be paid, should be being paid 80 cents a mile at least. Now, then, that's where we've got the problem. As long as the companies can bring in these non-domicile CDL holders, they're going to bring them in and pay them cheap rates, and we're not going to be able to work. American workers aren't going to be able to work because they can't work at that rate and afford to pay their bills.
Yeah.
So what it is, it's a conglomerate of.
Well, California is revoking.
Like you did up in Washington, you were a lobbyist. It's the lobbyists going in for these big trucking companies and trying to push this through. And I've got no problem with foreigners. If they can handle it, they can do it, fine to them. But they're ignorant. They can't. They don't think right. They don't think. They're slow.
All right.
I think they've got to eat that.
I've got to let you go. I feel like you could talk all night about this.
I could go on all day about it.
I know you could.
Hey, did you get the clips I sent you about on X about the?
I'll have a look. I will have a look. I try to limit the calls to about a minute. I really do, because I try to keep it moving, and he understands.
Well, California is revoking roughly 17,000 commercial driver's licenses due to a federal mandate affecting thousands of truck drivers in Bakersfield.
Eyewitness News reporter Steve Virgin spoke with local foreign-born drivers who say it's unfair. Steve?
The U.S. I don't give a shit about local foreign-born drivers. Kiss my white ass.
Department of Transportation says the CDLs no longer meet federal standards and will expire within 60 days.
Name.
But the immigrant drivers I spoke to.
Has he got the most perfect last name? Virgin in the News? Are you kidding me? That's his Instagram page? That has to be illegal.
Say the California DMV is mistaken and not adhering to their work permits. Gurman Singh from India is in his 11th year as a truck driver, with much of his business based in Bakersfield.
I don't care.
Last month, the father of two received notice that his license will be revoked in 60 days because of failure to meet federal standards. He is seeking litigation and help from civil groups. He describes the situation as a nightmare. He spoke to Eyewitness News while working in New Mexico.
My life, my livelihood, everything depends on CDL. How I can feed my family if I lost my CDL?
Dave Lott, president of the Bakersfield Trucking Association, says he has received several calls similar to Singh.
Does anyone care about foreign-born truckers? Wait, what? I'm going to say I don't care about this. Go home. Yeah, go drive a truck in Bangladesh, dude. Wow. Take your family, go home. Load them up in the back of the truck. What in the living shit? Florida trucker, you got me wound up.
Experienced drivers with clean records who could soon be out of work because of what they call unfair standards. Lott estimates at least 5,000 drivers in the Bakersfield area have received CDL cancellation notices. The restrictions stem from deadly truck crashes involving foreign-born drivers, but the immigrant drivers feel singled out.
Skin color cannot tell you how safe you are. Or
what the hell did he say? It sounded like a chicken clucking. Cluck, 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 cluck.
They came here when they are 2 years old. They have a DACA. So they've been driving 25 years. I know a lot of guys just like that. How they are unsafe overnight.
A.V. Nagra, the CEO of Roadies Inc. Trunking Company.
Okay, I'm already pissed. I'm already pissed about this. What the living shit? Durka, dude. Durka. Bobby, Tennessee. What you got, Bobby?
Hey, you know what? These people, truck drivers, whatever jobs they do, they didn't care about coming here and taking our jobs and lowering the wages that we were making.
They're suing the American government because they're here taking American jobs. Kiss my white ass.
I hear you. That's what I'm saying. I mean, when I was a carpenter, I was making $38 an hour. All of a sudden, I was out of a job and I had Mexicans or whoever making $15 an hour doing the same job I was doing and not doing it very well. Trust me. I've seen the buildings they're throwing up now. They're not going to last 5 years.
I can't believe this. Florida trucker has got me wound up. I was going to chill tonight, but good grief, bro.
I know. It's insane. It's insane. How did we get here? The liberals. That's how we got here. And half of the damn Republicans.
I'm pretty upset about this. I'm kind of upset about this. I really am.
You know what? I'm going to have a stiff drink and relax.
I've got a bunch of Blantons in there, and I saw the world on a bar stool, and I try not to drink alone, but damn it, Florida truckers making me drink.
Ben, I wrote a song once for my foster father, who was a judge. He was also an alcoholic. It's called "Nobody Drinks Alone."
I don't mind drinking. I used to not mind.
Well, it's all in your head.
Isn't there a song called "I Drink Alone"? I thought that was a George Thorogood song, right?
No, I wrote a song that another artist picked up, and it was never released as a single, but it's on a lot of his albums.
Well, thank you for calling, Bobby. God bless you. There we go. Oh, my cousin hasn't texted back. He's not going to be happy with Senator John Kennedy. He's not going to be happy with that guy. Lines are open, 615-475-7864. Give me a call. There's a lot of irony in the world going on right now. Let's go here. Line 2. What you got? Try to get some new callers.
Maker.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. This is John Hemphill in Northern California. Listen, my wife was saying on YouTube, one of these people on YouTube, she heard a while back, somebody was saying that these foreign folks going in to DMV to take their test would be bugged, or there'd be some kind of devices on them to where they could answer the questions on the driving test.
That's true. They've been found out cheating. They had cameras, like little body cameras and earpieces. That has been found out. They actually did find those. I think it was Georgia is where they arrested about 11 people that were involved. Sadly, they were all black women. So you really can't talk about it or you're a racist. That's just the way America is. I can't call someone that doesn't look like me a criminal, or I'll be called a racist. And that's why I stopped identifying as white. I am now white adjacent. I am white adjacent, so I can call anyone a criminal that I want. Thank you for calling, brother. Appreciate you. God bless you. I am white adjacent. Let's go right here. Line 3. What you got, line 3?
What's going on, man, Ben? It's J-Rod, man.
J-Rod, how are you doing, brother? What you got?
I'm doing good, man. Old Florida trucker, man. Yeah, he's right. Hey, there was a 18-wheeler crash in Decatur, Alabama yesterday, and you know what that jihad dude told him why he wrecked? They got a foot pan that they set their feet in while they're driving in water.
What?
But he had his foot pan full of urine after he had this crash and all. He told the officers he had his feet in water which had urine in it, driving down the road and missed a turn and drove through a guardrail and shut Decatur, Alabama down for like 7 hours, dude.
That's crazy. J-Rod, you take care, brother. I'm going to check that out and see if I can find that article. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's what's on the road, man.
They should get a Camelback and piss in that or something so they can recycle it. Take care, brother. God bless you.
See.
Chris in Arkansas. What you got, Chris?
Hey, Ben, I'd like to chime in. You asked a question on your poll a while ago about who would we like to see replace Pam Bondi if Trump decides to replace her.
I'm not saying he is. I like her, but I would love to know what everybody else thinks.
I would love to see Judge Janine Pirro replace Bondi. Where I would love to see Alina Haviland is if Trump gets another Supreme Court nomination. I would love to see Alina Haviland there because she could be on the court for decades.
I have lost faith in Janine Pirro.
I don't know.
She dropped the prosecution on the auto pin scandal. She dropped that case.
Yes, she did, and that did kind of ruffle my feathers about her. But I think that it's one of them things where I don't know about. I really don't know. But man, and as far as our state, Arkansas, man, we really don't have a decent Senate pick this year. You know,
I like Tom Cotton. Chris, I'm going to let you go. You take care. God bless you.
Right.
I like Tom Cotton. A lot of people don't like him. I do. I think the reason I like Tom Cotton is because so many people hate him, if that makes sense. That's kind of where I'm at. Let's go here. I've got a couple of things I want to show you. I got some humorous stuff I want to show you real quick. Let's go here. Let's go right. Yeah, I saw this. This is funny. This is really funny. Apparently this happened at a high school. Some high school kids, high school kids being high school kids is all I got to say. Who would you replace Pam Bondi with? I don't necessarily want Pam Bondi to go anywhere. Check out this. So some high school kids put a stick up there. It's a deodorant stick. They put a deodorant stick there. I thought it was pretty funny. I thought that was really funny, actually. Here's another one for you. How many of you know some athletes like this, or some? How many of you know any parents like this? That's the big one. How many of you know parents like this?
What a fucking loser.
What a loser. He's eating a donut on each hand, and he calls the kid that flipped and damn near broke his neck a loser. You've got to love that, right? And let me show you this one. This is I don't know what the hell's really going on here. I do know there's a dude in an adult diaper bow hunting. Someone figure this one out for me. A dude in an adult diaper. Living hell is going on here. What part of Seattle is this? It looks like he's got a colander on his head. He's wearing an adult diaper and he's got a compound bow. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what he was drinking the night before. Keep it away from me. Keep that out of my life right there. And he's pot-bellied as hell. Running around in an adult diaper bow hunting. Good night, Irene. Follow me on X at Navy Vet. I do that kind of stuff. I've got all kinds of crazy little troll stuff that I like to he's a Night Stalker. Yeah. They came out with a new Ayatollah Khomeini action figure. You'll like this one. Little Ayatollah Khomeini action figure. Ashes, turban, glasses. Here, let's do this poll right here. Here's a poll question for you. Let's go right here. I think this is a good poll question. How about this? I can't spell Ayatollah. There we go. What is more dangerous? There's a poll for you in the chat. Which is more dangerous, being the next Ayatollah or having evidence on Hillary Clinton? This is really good. I love that joke. I love that joke about this. You know what? I think I got to give myself one of these just because I can.
Well, first of all, I want to tell you, Boom, we could do Boom Shakalaka. We love the Boom Shakalaka, you know. Nobody booms and shakalakas as much as I do. I do it better than anybody. I invented it, believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize it. They say, "Sir, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing a Boom Shakalaka." And they say, "Sir, we've never seen anybody do it quite like you're doing it, but we're doing it very well." And I could say that.
There you go. Sean was on the show the other morning. He cut us a boom shakalaka. Lines are open. Not all heroes wear capes. Texas man charging illegals $200 per person to guide them to asylum towns. Let's see who we got here. Line 3. Where are you calling from, line 3? Line 3. Line 3 does not want to talk. The heavy breathing really doesn't do anything for me. Line 4, we're getting down the scoreboard. What do you got, line 4?
Hey, Ben, it's Cody from Tampa again.
Sure.
Remember when I said Jasmine Crockett wouldn't be senator, but she would be the next scripter for Reverend Jesse Jackson?
Uh-huh.
Well, now, but we got Al Green running for the same thing, so it'd be interesting.
How is she grifting for Jesse Jackson? I don't get that.
Well, you said who's going to replace Jesse? Who's going to replace him?
Oh, who's going to be the next race pimp? I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But then, Al Green lost too. So we got 2 of them now for the mix.
Yeah, you're right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you calling. This is a picture of John Bolton and Michael Bolton. Once I saw this, I can't unsee it. Eric, great show, Ben Dykes, my friend. Thank you, Eric. Eric, you got to update your profile picture so you got that Razorback hat on. Bondi dropped the auto pen. Now Judge Janine has it. No, Judge Janine dropped it too. Let's go, Laura, right here, line 2.
Ben is a faggot.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Obviously, we've got some trolls that love my show so much that they watch. You know you're popular whenever you have hate watchers. Love it. All right, let's see here. I love the hate watchers. Man, it lets me know that whatever I'm doing is working. Line 2, what you got? Line 2, go right ahead. Okay, we will block that number as well. Now, if you call in, I'll just do that. Let's go here. Line 3, what you got?
Brandon, I'm sorry I got tuned in late tonight due to being hung out on the road. You said this morning that they dropped the case on the auto pen pardons.
That's right.
Could it be that they might be setting them up for an actual arrest? I mean, because if the auto pen pardons were void anyway, I mean, you got to be guilty of doing something to be pardoned.
I don't know if that's going anywhere, man. I really don't, Grumpy. I want to hope, but I just don't. I appreciate you calling, man. God bless you. Let's go here. Line 2. What you got?
About the Kennedy issue and how much money has been spent over there in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it this way. What better way to depreciate the Russian army? Have a good one, brother.
You think spending money in Ukraine is depleting the Russian army?
You've gotten rid of all of his frontline fighters. You have nothing but boys with basically brooms out there not knowing what the hell to do.
I can't agree with you, man. Russia's got a lot more than you are aware. I can't agree with that take. And I don't want my money used to deplete them. Let's go right here. Let's see. Line 4. What do you got, line 4?
Hey, with everybody bitching about the boots on the ground and all that.
Sure.
So when all this happens, I mean, how they expect all this enriched uranium to get out of the country and all that? I mean, who they expect's going to be trusted in doing that?
I don't know. I mean, let me ask you this. Were you in the military?
No, sir. My brother served in the Navy. My
Okay.
granddaddy died. In,
It's okay.
World War II.
Here's my point. For
I
the
love the military.
Okay. For everyone, thank you for calling. I really appreciate it. For everyone that thinks we shouldn't have boots on the ground, out of one side of your mouth, you're saying no boots on the ground. Out of the other side of your mouth, tell me why we need 30,000 troops in Germany. Tell me why we need 20,000 in England. Tell me that right now. Oh, hold up. Something ain't right. New stuff's come to light. I think some of you are going to be happy with what just came up. I just did a Google search here. Janine Pirro. I want to share this with you. This is interesting. Janine Pirro hits back at a New York Times report. Hey, Gateway Pundit shared it as well, claiming the DOJ has shelved the Biden auto pen. Look at Miss Janine's X post here. We cannot comment on ongoing investigations. I'm doing it. I'm owning this. I was wrong. I went with bad news. Gateway Pundit had it wrong. That's where I got this. Michael Schmidt says, despite pressure from Trump, DOJ tried and failed to build a criminal case against Biden. Judge Janine at 9 o'clock this morning says, we cannot comment on ongoing investigations. Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm doing it. I have been waiting on it. I have been waiting on this all night. We haven't used it for a while.
And can an amen and a boom shakalaka go right there?
It can. You damn right it can. It did. It will. Let's go. You know what? I think we need to do this. I think we need to do this. For all of you that missed the live interview with old Sean, get your phones ready. Get your phones ready is all I got to say. You're going to want to take a part in this. Lines are open, 615-475-7864. I thought you were going to flush myself. James, maybe I should. Half a flush. Let's go. James in the communist state of Virginia. What do you got, James?
Ben, I love your show. You make more damn sense than any of these other podcasters. You ought to have 5 million followers.
James, now, I'm a retard.
No, hell, bullshit. You got a damn PhD in common sense and real life. But listen, Ben, this Gene Shapiro stuff had just come out. No boom shakalaka played a damn cavalry charge bugle.
Hold up, James. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you right now, James. I'm going to hang up on you and I'm giving it to you. Full force.
Well, first of all, I want to tell you, Boom, we could do boom shakalaka. We love the boom shakalaka, you know. Nobody booms and shakalakas as much as I do. I do it better than anybody. I invented it, believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize it. They say, sir, what are you doing? I said, I'm doing a boom shakalaka. And they say, sir, we've never seen anybody do it quite like you're doing it, but we're doing it very well. And I can say that.
There you go. Hopefully you heard that. Did the audio go through on the boom shakalaka there? I think it did. Did the audio go through with Sean? I love the Sean. Was the audio okay on it? I tried to tweak it. Yes or no in the chat. Let me know. Love Sean. The morning streams was great. 5x5. Thank you, Thomas Garrison. You're the best. Lines are open, baby. I'm feeling revived. I'm feeling revived. I'm feeling alive. Perfect audio. You guys are the best. Damn, you guys are the best. Hey, I took my old truck today. I had to take my old truck, get some brake work done on my 75 Ford. I stopped at the gas station. Some dude tried to buy it from me. He's like, "You want to sell that truck?" I was like, "No." He's like, I'll buy it from you right now. I was like, "No." Let's go here. Line 4. What do you got? Line 4.
What's going on, Ben?
Living the dream. Where are you calling from? What's your name, sir?
Hey, this is Mark Whitener, man, a.k.a. River Rat from Tennessee.
River Rat. Roll Tide. What you got?
Yeah, man. Yeah, go Vols. Anyway, I just want to clarify something. I said something about Tucker Carlson earlier being, autistic.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't making excuses for him.
No, I understand.
My wife worked with autistic kids, she has for like the past 30 years almost. And they think different. They think black and white. You know what I mean? They don't
Absolutely.
think like we do. You know what I mean? That makes sense, right?
Absolutely. Thank you for calling, man. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Let's go right here. Line 4. God bless you. Where are you calling from? I guess he didn't want to say anything. I couldn't hear anything on that call. Couldn't hear anything. Okay. Perfect. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Give me a call. What you got? Line 3. What you got?
Ben, it's Goofy for Jesus.
Thank you, Goofy.
I had a couple of things. Did you watch the America's Counter Cartel conference earlier today?
No, I have a full-time job and I was very busy.
Oh, well, anyway, it was absolutely fantastic. That's where they're getting all of the military people from, South America. And it was really awesome. And I think Trump is supposed to do something on Saturday.
Cool.
Also, you mentioned something about Germany troops, and I agree with you. We shouldn't have that many people over there unless Germany is going to pay us. However, I do believe that those bases overseas are, useful for when we have to refuel or places to put our stuff.
Maybe they are. Maybe they are. But I think it's ironic. People will complain about sending troops to Iran, but they won't say a damn word about the money that's going there. Thank you for calling. Appreciate you. God bless you. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Love for you to call. Love to get your opinion on what's happening in the news around the country. We've got about 2,700 people right now. Conference was great. Very patriotic. I find it hard to watch some of that stuff because I was in the military, and you do like death by PowerPoint, death by conference. And, I think it's great. I think they put out a lot of information that's very worthy. I just personally can't watch it. And I've got a full-time job. I literally work all day. So this is kind of like what I do on my spare time. Here you go. Go to the animal shelter for a dog, you're a hero. And if you go to the women's shelter for a girlfriend, everybody loses their mind. Share that one with you. I always think that's a funny one, right? What is this? Justice the American Way? Trump just put out something here.
Welcome home.
White House just released this. You want to see what the White House just released? Let's go. White House just released this 26 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
I'm here to fight for truth and justice in the American way.
I am the danger. Time to find out. Maximum effort. Here it comes. Now end this. Flawless victory.
Wow. That tells me Iran is about to surrender. That is a signal from the White House that Iran is turning over a new leaf. That's what I think. The negotiations are happening. Yeah. There's no way around this right now. That is beautiful. If that doesn't make you proud to be an American, I think you're retarded and gay. Wow. Holy crap. Oh, boy. Hillary Clinton's back in the crap. She admitted that Bill Clinton got a free plane from Epstein. That's not good. That's really not good for Hillary. Let's go here. Lines are open, 615-475. And let's go here. Line 2. What you got?
Yes, sir. It's Greg from Ohio. Hey, the other day I made a mistake. You were right. Biden was president when the train wreck happened over in Ohio. But my other point is the press is our deadliest enemy. I sure wish the president would realize that, and we need to take the press down. It's our deadliest enemy.
How can you take the press down? It's in the Constitution, freedom of the press.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't know how you can do that.
I wish there was a way. Put it.
Why would you want to limit freedom of speech just because somebody says they're press?
Well, because all they're feeding us is lies, and a lot of people take it to heart. That's a good way to win a war.
But it's all about choice. I'm not
Yeah, you're
gay.
right. I'm wrong.
I'm not gay, but if somebody chooses to go do things to buttholes, that's them. It's your choice. I think it's a choice to be gay, but hey,
I think you understand my point, though. I wish there was a way, but I agree with you totally. It's freedom of speech.
If they went that away, you and I would not be able to do this.
Yep, you're absolutely right. I wasn't thinking before I called.
It's okay. Hey, you know what's really good, though? You said your name was Greg, right?
Yeah.
Greg, you know what's really good about us and people on this show? We can disagree with each other, and then we can still be friends.
Absolutely. I'm that type of person. I am not the smartest rock in the box.
Me, I grew up on a red clay dirt road. My graduating class had like 31 people, and I think like 19 of them are in federal prison right now. So there you go.
Yep.
Thank you for calling, Greg. God bless you. Let's see here. Oh, Bobby, thank you so much, dude. You're the best. Somebody wanted to see that clip again. You want to see the clip again? 1 for yes, 2 for no if you want to see the clip again. Let's go right here. Line 3. What you got?
Hi, this is Mark from Texas.
Mark? You said Mark?
Correct. Mark from Texas.
Mark, thank you for calling. Where are you calling? You said, what part of Texas are you from?
College Station.
Oh, you're an Aggies fan. I got a really good friend of mine. His entire family has went to college at College Station.
Okay. Yeah, just a quick point where you said about the press. The thing is, we're giving the press like literally billions of dollars because the spectrum.
What spectrum? What spectrum? I don't understand that.
In other words, like ABC, like when you turn on the dials?
Yeah.
It will be like, exactly. If they were actually to auction that spectrum, they couldn't afford it.
Okay.
So in other words, the government is subsidizing them probably to the tune of hundreds of billions, if not trillions, because T-Mobile, AT&T, all those guys would pay for that spectrum, which they have for free.
You bring up a great point, Mark. I'll tell you something. It is easier to cure cancer than it is to try and get ESPN or CNN removed from your cable bill. You cannot do it. You cannot get CNN off of your cable. You could say, hey, I don't watch CNN. I don't want to be charged for CNN. You cannot get that removed. They will not take it off. You are stuck with it. You are supporting it no matter what.
Right. So if we stop the subsidy, they can say whatever they want, but you'd stop the subsidy and all this thing would go away. Because if, like you said, if they're forcing us to watch it and the government is subsidizing it, then, it's not really free. It's more like forced media.
You're absolutely right. Let me ask you this. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, the main one is take care of my wife, but second is IT.
Okay. Well, good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's very commendable for you to take care of your wife. I hope that I really appreciate you watching. I don't know if you've ever called in before, but I really appreciate your time and also for your input. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. We enjoy your program very much, so thank you.
Thank you, man. I always get a lot of anger addicts and trolls and all this other stuff. So anytime I hear somebody with some level head and common sense, it's rare. God bless you. Let me play this clip again. A lot of people are wanting this. Let's go. Let's see. You know what? Let's pull it up here. Let's pull it up here. Go a little full screen. Grimrath, I'll catch you after this. I'll catch you after this clip here. I think a lot of people want to see this. Let's go. Ready. Love that. I'll tell you my favorite part is right here. The submarine. I'm a submariner, so I've got to love this. I've got to love the submarine part. I mean, that's just my jam. Those are my boys. That's my people. Just the first line, Daddy's home. I think that is good. Daddy's home. You got to love that. The trolls, we need to vote out all sitting senators. Ooh, that'll never happen. You look dapper today, sir. Thank you, KK. I hope you're a woman, but if you're not, and that's your jam, whatever, I'm going to play hard to get. Been watching since it was 5 people in chat. Used to be one of the only people you got super chats from. But when you start taking callers, I'm out because of the way you treat the callers. Jason Gibson. Thank you for the comment. I guess. I don't know. If you want to call in, feel free. I can't let people talk for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I try to get as many calls as I can. I try to get calls a minute. I like to let people get their thoughts across. If it's something I agree with, I agree with them. If it's something I disagree with, I'm going to give a counterpoint or I'm going to ask a question. But Jason, thank you for the $10 insult. Thank you. Jean, member for a month. They cut a hole in the truck floor. Crap. Oh my God. That's disgusting. Lines are open. Somebody's supposed to be emailing me so I can take them off the nuke list, the ban list. Let's see if I can unban them, I guess. Let's see here. Rumble. Thank you, the Rumblers. Thank you. More people on Rumble. We got some super chats rolling in on Cash App. Who did that? Who did that? Let's see here. Who did this? Let's go right here. Line 2. What do you got, line 2?
Hey, good evening, Ben. How are you? I'm 11 Bravo here from Ohio. And
good morning, sir. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, brother. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, as a soldier, I think a lot of us often wonder to ourselves, how do you guys shower in those submarines? It's such a tight, you guys got 70, 80 sailors on board, right?
No, 160.
Holy man, talk about a family. And I found out you guys do 40 miles an hour undersea with that submarine.
I can't say how fast we go.
54 days.
I can't say how fast we go.
That's crazy, though. You guys are nuts. I got a lot of respect for you guys. I love the Navy. You guys always got the gravy, and the Army always got the beans. So I love you, Ben. Well, have a good one.
Hey, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up a clip here of a submarine, and they talk a lot about the head. Well, yeah, here we go. So the last submarine I was on, we had 4 toilets for the enlisted guys. It was 140 dudes, 4 toilets, 4 showers, 4 sinks. The washing machines are about the size of a 2-gallon bucket is what the washing machines are.
So you really find out who your family is. And I got a real quick question. Are you a shellback?
Yeah, absolutely. I've crossed the equator numerous times. Mm-hmm.
Love you, brother. Thank you, man. I got a lot of respect for that.
I think I've got my shellback certificate. Oh, hold on. Let me see here. I was just looking at these.
Got a lot of respect for you, brother.
Let's see here. So here is The blue nodes, that's for going up north, right? Going up north. And then
Yeah, let's see
here is the shellback. Order of
There
the
it is.
ditch. Shellback, order of the ditch, and order of the rock.
For all of you online that are listening, a shellback means that this man has crossed the equator.
Yeah, that's
and
what that is.
And a polywog means that you haven't yet. And it's a big thing for the United
The
States Navy to
shellback
become.
initiation is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Have a good night, Ben. Love you, brother.
Take care, butter. See you. Take care. God bless you. Let's see here. I'll play this clip. I'll play a little bit of this. I'm all about some Submariner stuff, right? I'm all about this. Let's go.
Cream is banned for safety reasons. The pressurized cans pose risks in the submarine's controlled atmosphere. Instead, crew members use non-aerosol gels or traditional soap and brush methods. Electric razors become the preferred choice. They don't require water, reducing the strain on precious freshwater supply.
So there you go. That's about the size of the head right there for 100.
Don't require water, reducing the strain on precious freshwater supplies. Many submarines stock replacement razors and basic grooming supplies, but crew members often bring their own preferred equipment. The small mirrors and cramped spaces make shaving a test of patience and skill. Submarines provide basic lighting in the head facilities, but it's nothing like your bathroom mirror at home. Despite these challenges, maintaining grooming standards remains important for morale.
Oh, this is like British crap. This is British. Hold on. Let's go here. Let's see here. Let's go back here. Let's go back to the LA days. Let's go back to the LA. That's
beneath
breaking through
the
the ice
surface
up north.
of the world's oceans, the U.S. Navy's submarine force.
That's one of the D5. That's a ballistic missile submarine or ballistic missile right there. Ben, what about the new mini subs? 40 staff members don't know about it. And even if I did, I wouldn't comment on it. I would never. You will not find many people that talk a lot about submarines. You just won't. It's just not something that we talk about.
The sea leg of the United States nuclear deterrent triad is based on board the.
There's a one in dry dock there. We just don't talk about that stuff. Oh gosh. My daughter just sent me something. Okay. I don't know if I want to see this. We just don't talk about that stuff. Lines are open 615-475-7864. Feel free to call in. We got about 2,000 people watching. They cut a hole in the floor. Yep. USS Batfish, Muskogee, Oklahoma. God bless you. I watched a video on this morning. Can't remember which channel on YouTube. I'm learning that's why it's more interesting. We don't talk about this stuff. You'll get all the Navy SEAL guys talking about things. We don't talk about this stuff. And whenever something does come out in the news about submarines, it's a big deal because none of us talk about it. We just don't, and I don't know if that makes it. We talk about subs in Kitsap County, Washington. Combat Medic, Bangor Sub Base. I used to be stationed up there. I worked at a couple different places there. We'll just say that. Golden Shellback. Wow. That's a lot of sea time. You ever been fired and the boss say in the next 3 weeks, not fired? No, I don't think so. Fired, not fired. No, never. Not yet, I guess. Ben, did you guys ever hit whales at full speed? I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. The unknown guy keeps trying to call in. Let's see here. Let's see what kind of comedy he's got now. You're gay. This unknown guy keeps calling in all the time, and he tries to make insults. It's pretty funny. But he thinks his number is unknown, but now I have his number, which is even better. Because when you call into the phone system I have, you can't hide your number. It's pretty good. It's really good. You can't hide your number. People think you can, but not with this phone system. Nice work. So I'll probably sign you up for like, well, you're probably already signed up for Grindr, so you'd just probably get more hits. You'd probably get more hits on your account there. But thank you for calling. I love it. Oh, it's no, it didn't sound like Travis. That guy sounds like a girl. Do y'all want to you want to call Travis? Hold up. Let's see if we can call Travis. Let's call Travis. Is Travis in prison? Travis not answering. Line 3, go right ahead. Travis didn't answer. What you got?
Hey, I'm not Travis, and I'm not the unknown guy. I'm John from Central Texas.
John in Central Texas. What you got, John?
That's right. Hey, have you ever heard, it's on TikTok or something, they're bass singers. They sing Hoist the Colors. Good old naval thing. And they're the deepest basses that you ever heard sing.
Never
That's
heard
not really why I called. That might be fun. But there was a woman I ran across on a chat last night.
Oh, God.
Whose husband passed away. He was a veteran. What comment caught my eye was she said some of us can't even afford to buy food to eat. So I got going with her on the chat and said, well, have you called the VA? And that'd be the place to start. Also, I told her about you and that you would know if there's any help for her.
Well, I appreciate you calling. Thank you for giving her that information. Line 3. Go right ahead, line 3.
Ben, this is J-Rod again. I know you don't like taking phone calls twice from people, but I just watched a little snippet from Carl Higbee. He had Thomas Massey on live.
Uh-huh.
Man, one day I love Carl, and the next day I'm like, what's your problem, dude?
I think he's leg humping Massey. It's trendy.
Man, it burned me up, dude. So I just it may be something you can use later on down the road.
You
That's
know,
all
I
was gonna
like
say.
some of these guys that do this investigative reporting, but I'll say this. How old is Carl Higbee? How old do you think he is?
I would say probably our age, 54. I'd say 45 to 52.
I would say Carl Higbee's younger than that, but I think the only thing he's doing is trying to be the next Nick Shirley. I don't know. Thank you, J-Rod. Line 2. Go right ahead, line 2.
Hey.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Ben?
Yes.
This is Simpson from Florida.
Good evening, Simpson.
And I just wanted to I wanted to tell you, my Navy veteran husband of 22 years, we never, ever discussed the privacy of the Navy between us of 22 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Ever. He was that faithful to our country that he did not even discuss this with me.
You know, that's very true. That is very true. I don't know what it is. I mean, I do know what it is because whenever I left the Navy, the program that I was working in, I had to sign a bunch of NDA stuff that said I couldn't talk about stuff for 50 years, 50 years. So that's why I don't talk about some of that stuff. But yeah,
but we still had the most amazing relationship, and I can't explain it. He's just the most amazing person and fought for our country, and it really disturbs me that we have these people that are betraying our country.
It is
today.
sad. It is sad. I'm going to bring
But
something up. Since then, I hope you got the Bible I sent you, and thank you for
I
all your stuff.
I did. And check your mail Monday or Tuesday. You should be getting a card from me.
Since
I
then,
wanted
thank
to
you
pay
for your
back
time.
the postage. And I love you, Ben. I love your family, your wife, your daughter.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Take care, Sin. Thank you so much. I want to I think we got disconnected there for a second. I want to share a good buddy of mine, Jameson's Travels. You know, he comes on the show all the time. He's a good friend of mine. He came out with a video.
I was hoping the Marine
this afternoon, and you might know, you may not know, but old Jameson is a Navy, or sorry, not Navy. He is a Marine veteran. Once a Marine, always a Marine, right? Let me grab this video that Jameson put out here. Why don't you check this out?
Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Everybody's up in arms about me wearing my blues, waving a Palestinian flag.
I'm here in DC, going to send our men and women to harm's way.
I represent Ninja Turtles. If you're such a Trump supporter, enlist your children in the war, in the military right now. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, Palestine will be free.
Why do they always have to do it in uniform? I was hoping the Marine Corps could stay virtuous. And we got this guy, Halls of Montezuma. None of it fits together. Stand by.
Let's go. Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
All right, he's got his opinions. I understand. I'm not a political guy. I don't get all what's going on. But I do know you show up in your dress blues and you embarrass the Marine Corps. I have a problem with it. I mean, he's out. What is it with these people who are out that wear their uniforms all the time? I don't get it. I'm having a hard time wrapping it around my head. Why? Help me understand.
America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel.
So you know what happened here. We showed this morning. I'm going to put a link in the chat or in the description of the video for you to go check that out. Pick Me 2024. Thank you for what you do, helping me find my voice. I don't know if I've helped anybody do that. That's a very powerful comment. That is a very powerful comment. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that one because I don't know. I don't know.
Well, first of all, I want to tell you, Boom, we could do Boom Shakalaka. We love the Boom Shakalaka, you know. Nobody booms and shakalakas as much as I do. I do it better than anybody. I invented it, believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize it. They say, sir, what are you doing? I said, I'm doing a Boom Shakalaka. And they say, sir, we've never seen anybody do it quite like you're doing it, but we're doing it very well. And I can say that.
There you go. Oh, I did get a clip of the troll that keeps trying to call in.
Oh my God!
There we go. The troll's calling in. I love it. Lines are open 615-475-7864. Feel free to give me a call. If you want to rage, if you want to argue, if you want to, whatever you want to do. I don't really care. Right. I'm going to put a link in the chat here. You want to join the channel as a member, if you want to support the cause that I'm trying to accomplish, join the channel here. It's 10 cents a day. 10 cents a day. There we go. You get access to a chat room, chat server. Let's go right here. What do we got? Line 2.
Ben, what's up, brother? This is John, the trucker. I'm on the outskirts of Houston, Texas, on my way to Lovelock, Nevada. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you, between the Ford pickup truck and the Freedom Bird on your hat and a big old fat fresh dip of Copenhagen, it's all American, baby.
I quit dipping years ago, and I never actually dipped. I chewed.
Okay.
And I was a beach nut guy. I was a beach nut guy.
There you go.
Thank you for calling, brother.
Beach nut was, thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. I love my truckers. Line 2. Go right ahead.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead. Line 2.
Hi. I have a question.
I'll try to answer it.
I have a grandfather who served in the Battle of the Bulge.
Great.
He is deceased. I'm pretty sure I saw on your channel. We're trying to figure out a way to get his military records.
I'll answer the question for you right now. Archives.gov. 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 That's how you get the record. That is how you get the records. Archives.gov. You need a handful of things there, but that's how you get the records. Archives.gov. Ben, check out the Brendan Dilley show today. He'll tell you about why Gnome got removed. Thank you, Mark. I will. Meme for your super chat. Thank you, Mike. Mike, I got your donation. Thank you. Mom, can you make me a hot pocket? Uh-oh, that's a good one. Line 2, go right ahead.
Hi, Ben. I was wondering, since Trump said that J.D. Vance is going to be the new fraud czar,
yeah,
how
right.
long do you think it's going to be before we start hearing him come out about some new arrests and such like that, or, investigations? How long do you think it's going to be?
I've wanted to talk about this, but I've been hesitant. But I think
it's time.
Well, here's what I believe. A lawyer never asks a question in court they don't know the answer to. Would you agree with that?
You're right. Yes, absolutely.
Donald Trump would never put J.D. Vance in a position where the answer was not already known. He would never put J.D. Vance in a position where everything was already found out. The fraud czar, all of this stuff is worked out. And what it's going to do, this is going to sit, it's going to simmer, it's going to cook, it's going to get nice and juicy. And at the right time, when Donald Trump endorses J.D. Vance, this is going to open a Pandora's box of fraud, waste, and abuse on the Democrat Party. Because do you know who loves J.D. Vance more than Donald Trump?
Who?
Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is Doge. He is fraud, waste, and abuse.
So do you think that maybe it'll be after the midterms that J.D. Vance will start bringing in?
Right before.
It will be before.
I believe you're talking
before
end of
this
September,
November.
October 1st, right? Have you ever heard of the little thing you ever heard of the phrase, let me do it in my manly voice, the October surprise? You ever heard of that?
Yes. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Have a good
Stay
night.
positive.
God bless you.
God bless you. The October surprise is going to be amazing. Let me see if I can pull this up. That's what she said, right? Let me see if I can pull this up. Somebody sent me this. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting, Mike. I can't believe you did this to me. Here we go. Mike says, Mom, can you make me a hot pocket? I'm trolling Republican Trumpers. The moron that thinks his phone number's hidden hasn't called back. You like that? June 6, 1967. What really happened? What were you guys told not to say? Ooh. Justin Fonestock. Thank you very much. What were you told not to say? Right. What were you told? You weren't allowed to say anything. Right? Yeah, of course. Okay. Lines are open. Let me know what you're thinking. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. What were you told not to say? I love it. I love the code there. Right? You've got to love that. Thank you so much for the conspiracy crap. Florida, I'm not doing it. I already talked to you, brother. I already talked to you once. I typically never let anybody call in twice. I know where Jimmy Hoffa is. Who doesn't? Who doesn't know where Jimmy Hoffa is? I mean, how low information can you be not to know where the Hoff is? Right? Good grief, man. Let's check in here. I want to see what's going on here. I want to see what's happening right here. Line 2, what do you got? Go ahead. Nope, I'm not taking calls from the same person twice. I don't do it. I don't do that. We know that rule. We know that rule. Lines are open, 615-475. There's nothing happening right now. I believe Iran's going to turn over and roll over. I believe there's a peace deal in the works right now. That's really, really what I believe. It's fun, but can go cabin boy. I don't know what that means. Deep water. I got a deep submergence pin. Deep water, guys. Fun show tonight. Thank you, guys. You're the best. I don't care what anybody says. Megyn Kelly's trending. Being a biltong, Thomas Massey stance on the debt ceiling. That guy's such a clown. Jeremy at the quartering is for so much free speech, he blocks people on X. That's amazing. I did see that. Okay. Why is Megyn Kelly trending? Megyn Kelly with some sobering words. It's clear. Oh, God. She's blaming the Jews? Let me ask this in the chat. Does anyone trust Megyn Kelly? Gosh, this woman. 5 years ago, she wanted to cut the wieners off the kids. But now I'm supposed to trust her opinion? You guys already know my opinion on a couple of things. These people that make a living off of just their whole careers have been talking heads. Their whole careers have been talking. They have never accomplished anything. They have degrees in feminine dance therapy. I don't know about you. I grew up listening to my grandfather, a World War II veteran. I grew up listening to my uncle, a Vietnam veteran. My dad was a vet. My best friends, I grew up around all these veterans. I grew up shelling peas with my granny. My granny's family were tobacco farmers. I grew up around those type of people. My grandmother quilted. She had these big quilting frames that came down to the ceiling. I grew up picking peas, butter beans, getting up early when the dew was still on the ground to cut okra. That's how I grew up. So for me to try and listen to these shit heels, and I'm just going to go ahead and call them shit heels, is impossible. They will never convince me that I need to listen to their logic. They will never convince me of this because they are not real. These people are not real. Ben Shapiro, not real. Mark Levin used to work for Reagan. I give him a little credit. Lindsey Graham, not real. Miriam Adelson, I think she donated a bunch of money to Trump. Good for her. Megyn Kelly, not real. Tucker Carlson, not real. There's a lot of people on YouTube, and you know who I'm talking about, that are not freaking real. They're charging $900 to go to CPAC. The next price ticket is $1,500. Ben, my grandpa farmed tobacco too. Yes. I've got family on both sides that were tobacco farmers in Kentucky and down around Live Oak, Florida. They used to tobacco farm down there. My grandmother is a Wallace. Her family came from Scotland right before the Second World War. I am fed up with these freaking frauds. They are not. Here's how real they are. These people, I read comic books. I have always read comic books, right? I love comic books ever since I was a kid. I read one comic. I read G.I. Joe. The soldiers in here never die. The bad guys never die. I have been cheering for Duke for 50 years. I have been cheering for Scarlet and Shipwreck and Cobra and Destro for 50 years. Oh, my camera came out of focus. There you go. There. I think we're back. Let's see. Got to get back in focus. This autofocus crap is a nightmare. Damn it. There we go. Wow, you piece of crap. I hate autofocus. I don't even know how to make it do it. Whatever, I'm out of focus. I'll zoom way back. But you know what I'm talking about, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't have a clue why it's out of focus. Let me see this crap. Now it's going to piss me. There we are. We're back in focus. But you know what I'm talking about. These people are fake. They're not real. If you somebody says I love homemade quilts, I have my most valued possession in my life is my grandmother's last quilt that she made me. Here we go. First ship was a Frank Cable subtender. These people are not real. Nick Fuentes, not real. Megyn Kelly, fake. Some of your favorite YouTubers are fake. Do you know why they're fake? Or why I believe they're fake? Because they're afraid to piss you off. They are afraid to say anything that you don't want to hear. They are afraid to upset you. And when you become afraid to say what you want to say, you're fake. You're a fraud. And I don't care who it is. And if I told you who it was, if I told you the ones that I think are frauds, you would all quit watching. You'd quit watching me because I would upset you. I would hurt your heroes. I am a firm believer. If you experience every emotion throughout the day, you've had a great day. Like WWE wrestling. You want to see a picture of my grandmother? Hold on. Whoa. Here you go. Here you go. One of the last great memories I have of my grandmother. We went catfishing. Look at that channel cat that she caught right there. You see that channel cat? She's as redneck as they come. She could skin squirrels. She could clean wild turkeys. She made coon hash. That woman was a pioneer woman. Pioneer woman. I loved her. She's gone. There's nothing I can do except experience the memories. And I love every damn one of them. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this is almost like a little bit of a, what do you want to call it? What should I call this? A little bit of a truth call. You should really figure out who you're watching. Don't watch me because you like me. Don't watch me because you like me. Don't watch me because I say what you want to hear. Don't. Here we go. Oh. When a troll interrupts. Oh, you want to see this? I made a clip out of this. Here we go. This was the other morning. Somebody came into the chat and tried to troll, tried to insult you guys. Come into my stream and you start insulting my audience, telling all of you that you should be nicer and you're too nuanced and your choices are too binary. Here's my choice. Radical Islam, pro-America. Here's my other choice. killing babies? Not. Here's my other choice. Marjorie Taylor Greene trying to destroy. There you go. We'll grab these calls. What do we got? Lines are open, 615-475. I'll take a couple more. Maybe not. Okay. Be careful what you watch. There's a lot of people that are just telling you what they want you, what you want to hear. What you want to hear. KK, I watch you because mommy tried to turn me into a boy. I know better. KK, God bless you. There's nothing wrong with sitting down to pee. Nothing wrong with it. It's not convenient when you're traveling. There's nothing wrong with it. Poll, who thinks the slush fund for, oh, that's a good, I'm going to save that for in the morning. Guys, gals, girls, it's the Ben Dyke Show. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching. God